Hey everyone, so today this video is going to be about confidence. Because you know what? I've been watching some of my old videos, as you do. I want to make sure that they're good and they're giving you the information I want. That being said, I did leave a lot of my really old videos up on my channel just so that I could use my channel as kind of a diary and see my progression and just how I've been, who I've become, where I came from, all that good stuff. So you'll see some old videos of mine where I just don't know what I'm talking about, or even if I do know what I'm talking about, I don't deliver it to you guys in a very confident way. I'm kind of always asking a question. I seem like, do I know if this is right? And you know what? For a lot of things that I'm talking about, I am an expert on. We'll just call it that. I feel like that's so inflated, but I'm just going to call it that. I'm an expert. My drawing and my painting and all that stuff that I want to actually share with you and show you. But in a lot of my old videos and even my latest video where I was trying to give you a tutorial on painting those little daisies, I felt like I just was acting like I have no clue what I'm talking about. You know, my shoulders are down and I keep pausing when I talk, and that's just not the way that I want to portray myself. And I thought that that was so funny because let me tell you a story. There was this group of friends that I hang out with, and in that group there was this girl who always acted like she just didn't know me. Every time she met me, she'd be like, "Oh, hey, my name is so and so." And I just it made me so mad. And so finally we had a group trip together with all the friends. I'd met this girl so many times before. And again, she did the thing where she acted like she didn't know who I was. And so I just said, "You know who I am," and walked away. Before that, I was talking to one of my friends about why this girl acts this way towards me. And he actually said, "Well, I think you're very attractive," or he said, "You're very attractive." That just feels weird to say. But he said that, and also you have so much confidence when you walk into a room. And it was so funny to me because I am trying to think of myself that way all of the time, but I don't. And so it just made me think, okay, well, the reason maybe I come off that way is because I used to be a very, very shy person and I had trouble talking to people. And so a lot of the time when I go into a room, I'll just be kind of looking around the room, seeing who's there. And maybe I come off as kind of standoffish, but that was never something that occurred to me. I was just like, I'm checking out the room to see who's here. And when he said that I was attractive and seemed confident, I was like, wow, okay, I have to start just doing this all the time in everyday life. I've also not only have been rewatching my own videos, but I've been watching a lot of kind of self-improvement videos, things like that. And I was recently on a Roxy Talks cafe chat. Shout out to Roxy Talks. And she asked the group, what are some areas that you feel confident in, or like rate yourself from, I think it was a 0 to a 4 in how confident you feel in these certain areas. So of course we had things like money, relationships, I think it was career. I was rating myself, and for my art, which I show to you guys really often, I feel super confident there. Like nobody can tell me that I am a bad artist or that I don't know how colors go together or I don't know how to draw something. I am improving every day, and I think that there are certain areas which are my strengths and certain areas which are my weaknesses, but nobody could tell me that like I'm a bad artist. I'd be like, okay, whatever. I don't care what you think as far as that goes. Some of the other areas that she talked about though, I am definitely lacking in, or I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to continue to say that, but I had been not living up to my full potential in some of those areas. So I was really thinking about like what confidence meant to me. What does confidence mean to you? That's a question that you can ask yourself. And so one of the things that I really feel like portrays confidence is when a person just knows who they are. They know what they like, why they like it, and they're kind of maybe not unshakable, because I think that you can always learn from other people and, you know, broaden your horizons. But they really know who they are, and they're not going to just change from day to day just because a certain group that they hang out with likes something or doesn't like something. So their identity is super solid. Another thing that I think shows confidence is being well prepared. And I just laughed there because I had to look at my notes, because I sometimes my thoughts just leave me. I don't know exactly why that is, but anyway, being well prepared. So for that last tutorial video that I did for you, I don't really think that I was entirely prepared to speak about it and to talk about what we were going to be learning that day. So that's super important, being confident, just being incredibly well prepared for what you need to do. And I can't remember who else I was listening to, but I know I've also been listening to Rita Kaminsky, who's super cool. Shout out to her. She was talking about self-concept and how you should just believe that you're going to go into a room and get what you want. And a lot of her videos are like that, and they're really confidence boosting. And somebody else who I was listening to, I can't remember who it was talking about having an alter ego, which, you know, can sound kind of silly in a way, but I think it's really helpful. And so I need to name that person that my friend sees and actually maybe like use them as not use anybody, but use my alter ego as a way to go into a room and really just believe that I get what I want in a good way, and that I can have whatever I want, do whatever I want, and that I am confident enough to show you guys all of the art that I do, to teach you English, to do all these other things that I'm interested in. I think another thing that really shows confidence that I've been loving doing over the past few years is really setting boundaries with people. So letting people just know that you will or will not do something, and you're not worried about missing out or feeling uncool just because you don't want to go along with what they have to say. So basically, the people who are meant to be around in your life will respect your boundaries, and people who don't will fly on out of there. And that's okay. You don't have to be friends with every single person. Of course, try to be nice to people and respectful, but you know, you don't need certain people who are just going to disrespect you. So moving forward, a few things I'm gonna do to be more confident and to be more confident in my videos and really show my personality is to just let all of those insecurities just go. Just pretend that I'm talking to friends in front of the camera, and to really be confident in the fact that I know what I'm talking about if I'm trying to teach it to someone, because I wouldn't if I didn't. I hope that some of those tips can help you guys, and just go ahead and leave some comments. Let me know what you think, and let me know how your journey's been. I hope that helps.